Hey, this is Gus at Profile Racing, and today's Tech Tuesday. We're going to discuss spring and pawl removal and then reinstallation on our mini driver, our elite drivers, and our mountain bike elite drivers. So today what we're going to do is we're going to start with the mini driver, and you can see we have this nice titanium driver here, and we also have a race driver, spline driver. This one's fully loaded just to show you what it looks like when it's complete. However, if we're going to remove the springs and the pawls, basically, when you pull the driver out of the hub, you just want to pull the pawl out. Sometimes the spring will pop out, and sometimes it'll be in there. The best thing to do when you're doing maintenance, and depending on your ride load, you should do maintenance on your hub at least 30 days, every 30 days, or if you're riding every single day, then I would do it a little bit more than 30 days. But it's always good to keep the hub clean, wipe it out, any of the dirt inside, and then pull the pawls out, clean it out, and then put a little bit of one little drop of oil on each side here. And then basically with the mini pawl, you see how the spring is shaped. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell. I'll put it right here so you kind of see it. So there's basically two ways. So this is like an upside down knuckle, and then this is the other direction where it's facing downward. On the mini driver, what we're going to do is we're going to flip it over so it's upside down basically, and we're going to insert it in here. And this will be for right-hand drive. If you want to do left-hand drive, you flip it and you put it in this direction, and now your driver will become left-hand drive. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll put this in here. And keep in mind, you guys, that we do this every single day. So for me not to use a tool is pretty simple. It goes in and it's perfect. Now, just to show you how to do it with a tool, what we're going to do is we put the spring in there. We're going to put the pawl on top into the pocket like that. Okay, so I'm going to grab my little tool and I'm going to press on the spring just very slightly till it gets past the pawl and push it down. And that's how we insert the pawls and the springs. Same concept will apply for the elite drivers as well. The elite drivers, I will show you because it is more specific to the spring. So we'll pull this one pawl out. Hopefully this spring don't shoot everywhere. And then I'll pull the spring out of this one. So here's the spring. So in the mini driver, again, we would put the pawl in this direction. On the elite driver, we're going to flip it over and put the knuckle facing downward. So basically that's what I always called it, a knuckle. And then we'll put the knuckle facing downward. And this particular one is a little bit more difficult to do by hand, so I always recommend using a small tool, again, like something like this, and just depress the spring just a little bit and the pawl will slide down. And then after you get everything all in there, all 6 of your pawls, kind of like this, take a little bit of lightweight oil and drop it on each one of these pawl pockets, and it'll run really well for you. Same thing here on the elite, pardon me, mountain bike. It's the same concept. Everything's exactly the same as far as the elite is concerned. The springs, you can tell in the video that the knuckles are facing downward. It's the same concept on the 10-11 speed and the single speed drivers for the elite mountain bike hub. This is Gus Lanzilotta at Profile Racing. Thanks again for watching Tech Tuesday. We'll catch you next time.